I'm feeling a bit traumatized. It's like spider season, right? Apparently.
Right.
And I was told
Sure
this by
is,
Martin.
sure is. Yeah, no, it
I'm
is.
not, people give you conflicting information on spiders, right? So some people say, oh, you can't put the spider outside because it'll die. And other people say, oh, you can't leave the spiders inside because my auntie left one inside and she found it in one of her pot plants and she poked the egg sac and a million tiny baby spiders ran out and scattered everywhere all over her entire house, and now her house is infested with spiders and she can't live there. That's like the two extremes. So you can either kill spiders, but I feel like spiders are the kind of the knights of your household, right? They defend
awesome.
your house from other worse bugs. I mean, I like spiders compared to little beetles and cockroaches and other shit. Do you know what I mean? Spiders are fucking top notch. They're like top of the. I want them around. So if I have to leave a few of them around,
they're awesome in that sense. But I draw the line when there's more than one. You know, like I can handle just like one fucking renegade spider out there doing work. You know, catching all the bugs and eating them and keeping the equilibrium of the house in check or whatever. But like if they make more spiders and all of a sudden there's like 200 spiders, I'm out. Like I don't like that at all.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't mind if every room in my house had a spider web in. It wouldn't bother me. But I mean, I tend to not like the ones that are useless.
At that point, you start living in the fucking Halloween house. Do you know what I mean?
It's just they're cool. They're cool animals. I mean, if you look at the spider, right? Look how tiny its little tiny head is. Think about all the amazing stuff it does that's squeezed into that tiny little head, and yet they know all the stuff they need to do. It's amazing. And they're so useful.
It's a couple of times. So last night I was sat there on my laptop and I saw this like movement out the corner of my eye. I looked over and I saw a huge spider legging it literally, I guess, legging it under the covers, 8-legging it. So I went under there and I was like, oh my God, there's a huge web under there and there's like loads of bugs in there. It's like obviously packed full of food for like ages. And so I was like, oh God, I better get rid of this. So it was because it was a big spooky spider, and I thought, fuck, I don't want other big spooky ones in the place. So I squashed it and flushed it down the loo.
Didn't?
I did. I'm a monster. But at the same time,
you know what you do with a big spider? The best trick is you get a see-through glass, and a piece of paper, and then what you do is you sort of like put the glass over top of them, and then slide the paper underneath the glass and the spider, and then you've got them contained, and then you can chuck them outside.
No, but they die if you put them outside. So I might as well
they come from outside. They know how to survive. One of the things in their tiny little heads that they know how to do is they know how to survive. Like that, they just know what to do.
If I were to just be like a big god and pluck you out of your house and chuck you into the middle of a forest, how would you get on?
I'm not a spider.
If I was more adaptable than I am currently as like a 37-year-old modern day dad, probably fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but this spider has not had 6 years of education and a university degree.
If God took the roof off of my dad garage while I was in the middle of playing a game of Dota in my underpants, I'd probably die. Like I'd be upset and I would die. But if God plucked me out of my cave as a caveman and put me in the wilderness, I'd be fine, probably. I'd just make my way back to my cave and, eat some berries on the way and shit in a creek or whatever, But
his cave is in the house. These are house spiders, I think. I don't know. Look, if anyone knows the true reality of whether or not I should be putting them outside, let me know. But
we had one the other day just, chilling on the side of the couch, and he was huge. And, my kids were, screaming. They were so fucking terrified. So I did the trick with the paper and the glass, and I showed them the spider, and they were pretty cool with it. But the thing is, when you have kids, you can't just kill a spider because they get upset. Even though they're really fucking scared of them, they'll get upset if you just squash a spider. They're fascinated by ants and